SHOO. Meg shocked as King deletes Harry's wife page after taking off Sussexes HRH on Royal Web. Mystery surrounds the royal family website tonight after the profile for Meghan Markle's eldest child was seemingly deleted. Archie's profile on the royal family website has vanished. Archie's profile disappeared from the website weeks after his title was updated. The page had recently been updated to include details of Archie's title after he became a prince. Although they are still referred to as the Duke and Duchess of Sussex, Prince Harry and Meghan Markle are no longer able to use their HRH titles since stepping down from royal duties in 2020. However, none of this is currently visible, with the page instead reading, "The requested page could not be found." It comes after he and his sister Lilibet Diana, or Lily, were made a prince and princess by the royals. Harry and Meghan gave a statement on the decision, saying, "The children's titles have been a birthright since their grandfather became monarch. This matter has been settled for some time in alignment with Buckingham Palace." Before that, the decision to remove Prince Harry and Meghan Markle's HRH titles in 2020 when they stepped down as senior working royals has likely backfired for King Charles, fueling their desire to want to keep speaking out about the royal family and firing potshots from all angles. The initial thought process was sure to be to protect the monarchy as the couple took a step back from royal life and moved abroad. However, the decision has proved to be the double-edged sword in the long run, according to one commentator. As reported by News.au, Sunday Times royal editor said, "If the past 3 years have shown anything since the Sussexes stepped down from royal duties, it's that banning them from using their HRH titles has only emboldened them to take on all the battles that royal life once prevented them from taking." News.au also reported that Harry has been on a truth-telling spree, particularly over the past few months with the release of the Netflix docuseries and Harry's memoir Spare. In his book, which promised to be filled with raw and unflinching honesty, Harry laid into various members of the royal family. In one segment, Harry recalled a physical fight with his brother in 2019, writing, "William grabbed me by the collar, ripped my necklace, and knocked me to the floor. I landed on a dog's bowl which cracked under my back, the pieces cutting into me. I lay there for a moment dazed, then got to my feet and told him to get out." Though Harry's HRH title is slowly being removed, royal author Robert Jobson speculates that his Duke of Sussex title will never be stripped. Jobson told Express, "I was at Royal Ascot the other day and I met a source who is quite close to the royal family. I said, well, what about all the stuff about stripping titles? If you're not going to have a President Meghan, then surely they're not going to want to have their royal titles and they will be kicked out of that line of succession." Jobson continued, "He absolutely categorically said that's just not going to happen. So even though they've got their royal titles and people demanded they get rid of them, they're going to lose that. The reality is there's no point, they say, in changing that. It's just going to rock everybody and create a story that will shake the hornet's nest all over again. And as a result, it's not going to achieve anything." Prince Harry was given the title of Duke of Sussex by Queen Elizabeth in 2018 when he and Meghan Markle wed as a gift from his late grandmother. Jobson speculates that King Charles will allow Harry to retain the title despite his estrangement.